Me up because I think you unseated me as the top.
What's up?
I think you unseated me.
Well, isn't your girl a star? How does that make me a top?
No, I know, but like when I seen those texts that that got posted with you, I was like, fuck. You're saying John Bravo is faking that?
I'm saying absolutely, he's faking it 100%.
Yeah, I'm not boxing Adam 22. He came at me with like, oh, based on John Bravo's video, you're the cuck of the year. And I'm like, no, dude, like, I explained myself. I denied those allegations, and he could keep that title.
You fucked me up because I think you unseated me as the top cuck.
What's up?
I think you unseated me.
Is it really a good idea to call me a liar? I mean, listen, I didn't want to have to make the video the last
Now
time.
people are kind of spinning this narrative that you might be kind of Adam 22 cock.
Yeah, I know what they're trying to spin online. I've denied these allegations already.
I deny this because it didn't happen, and it was 2026. Anyone can fabricate a conversation.
He's so desperate, he has to literally make shit up.
Is that so? Okay. Well, you do know it's 2026. Anybody can fake a text message in the conversation.
You're saying John Bravo is faking that shit?
Yeah, I'm saying absolutely, he's faking that shit 100%.
So Larry the third wheel, he's still really busy, that asshole, cucking his way around town, calling me a liar after I've already proved that everything I showed was real. I mean, you know what I'm starting to think? That he likes it, because if you think about it, it's cuck-like behavior. He gets off on that shit. And you know what happened? You guys know Adam 22, the man that everyone says is the biggest cuck of them all? Well, he found Larry at a boxing event, and he went up to him and said, listen, Larry, you know what I think? I think after reading all that sick shit in the Larry files, you're even a bigger cuck than me. And Larry, he wasn't happy about it. Wait until you guys see this cuck fest.
Yeah, I'm not boxing Adam 22. He came at me with like, oh, based on John Bravo's video, you're the cuck of the year. And I'm like, no, dude, like, I explained myself. I denied those allegations, and he could keep that title. Yeah, exactly. Like, he's a glorified cuck. No thanks. I don't want that title.
That's disgusting. He's just like, it's just so nasty, like the way he presents himself, and just like, oh yeah, I want you to my wife.
Yeah, like within a minute of meeting him, he's talking about me his wife, and that's the first time I met this guy.
Yeah.
Now I gotta say, you know, first I noticed, you remember, we noticed it together. Peggy, the little bitch, with that purse, running around town with it, showing it off to everybody. So, you know, honored to carry that woman's purse around his neck. And then all of a sudden we saw Prince Azuli. He had one. Then Peggy's boyfriend, remember the little pump man bitch? He had one too. And we can't forget the bananas across the face, Ashton Hall, him carrying around one. And now I see Larry Wheels, he has one. And I'm thinking to myself, all these guys trying to pretend they're manly, well, except little pump man. Why are they walking around all with this purse? I mean, what's next? They're going to be putting on a pair of high heels, strutting around the street, shaking their ass like a sharmuta? What's with these assholes? I mean, we already know Peggy does that shit, but I don't want to see any more of it. Anyway, speaking of Larry, he's got a bad habit of going around on tour, right? Calling me a liar over and over and over again.
I deny this because it didn't happen, and it was 2026. Anyone can fabricate a conversation between two people.
Based on John Bravo's video, you're the cuck of the year. And I'm like, no, dude, like, I explained myself. I denied those allegations.
He's so desperate, he has to literally make shit up. I'm not going to go into depth about what he's talking about.
Now people are kind of spinning this narrative that you might be kind of Adam 22 cock.
Yeah, I know what they're trying to spin online. I've denied these allegations already.
I mean, you guys remember, in my last video I showed the girl using the phone with the WhatsApp messages, right, scrolling through them, and the number of Larry's number traced back to him through his ex-manager. So everybody knows this shit is real. But you know what, Larry? If you're so sure that I'm lying, right, you want to tell everybody I'm a liar, well, why don't you sue me then? Because if I'm lying, you would sue my ass. Who wants to be known as the biggest cuck doing all those sick things, right? If it's a lie. And I tell you what, if you sue me, right, we can go to court. And something else I have, the login to that WhatsApp account. I can log in my phone, look at the messages, and even better, I can give it to the judge. He can log in, and he can see all that sick shit and have those same nightmares for himself, you asshole. Shit, I keep on missing these calls like an asshole. You know how much business I'm losing with this shit? You know what I need? I need a Sharmuta receptionist to help me. And you know what? I know a virtual one. And she can do everything.
So you know how that is, right? You miss the call because you're too busy, and you end up losing thousands. You don't want to hire someone, which will end up costing you even more. Well, now, you don't have to, because Expert AI, it does it all for you. A call comes in, it picks up on the first ring, and talks to people like it's a real human. But not only that, it can handle multiple calls at the same time via voice or text message. So right now, if you use my link, try Expert AI/John Bravo, you'll get a free professional setup, a free business phone line, and a 30-day money-back guarantee.
So now Adam 22, okay? As we all know, he's known. He got famous, very famous. He was already famous, but now he's even more well known, for being a cuck with his wife, giving it to another man, right? And he saw Larry at a boxing event, and he read those files. So he went up to Larry and he goes, "Listen, Larry, I read those files, and what I saw was really sick. So you know what? You're the biggest cuck now, not me." And then Larry, he didn't look too happy about it.
Let's make our move.
Larry.
Oh, yes, sir.
Larry.
How we doing?
Nice to meet you, bro. I'm Adam 22.
Pleasure, man. Pleasure.
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing all right.
Hey, I just wanted to tell you that you f***ed me up because I think you unseated me as the top cuck.
What's up?
I think you unseated me.
Well, isn't your girl a son? How does that make me a top cuck?
No, I know, but when I seen those texts that got posted with you, I was like, fuck. I feel like I own 2024 in the Cuck Olympics, and I feel like you're holding it down for 2026. I just want to let you know that I'm trying to get my get back. I'm going to do something that's going to make 2026 mine.
I'd like you to know that you still hold that title, 100%.
And then Adam, he started pressing Larry more, and he mentioned my name to Larry. It looks like he saw a ghost. He got pissed, and he called me a liar again.
I do feel like your behavior has been less well publicized.
Is that so? Okay. What you do know is 2026, anybody can fake a text message in a conversation.
You're saying John Bravo is faking that shit?
Yeah, I'm saying absolutely he's faking that shit, 100%.
Well, I didn't even explore that possibility.
Well, yeah. Well, apparently many people haven't. They just they listen to whatever they see online and believe everything is true. That's not the case.
I thought you kind of confirmed it by saying that the test was making you so horny that you started to be into that shit.
No, I never said that. I never said that.
So that was like a separate conversation?
It did make me horny, but not into cuckolding.
You my dog? Boy, how you feeling?
Larry, what's good, bro?
Right.
Good to see you.
What's up, sir?
Yeah, no, bro.
Yeah, all right. Well, hey, my bad. I didn't know. If that's not true, then I will take you out of the running for the top cuck.
Look, I have no judgment. I don't care what people do behind closed doors, but that's not my time. It's all you, bro.
All right. Hey.
Now, this is the thing that's funny about it. So Adam's been going around, telling people multiple times that, Larry is so sick, he wanted to smell the apple pie. And I'm thinking, Adam, he doesn't even know the correct story. Imagine he did know it, how sick he would be. Because remember, Adam, he didn't want to just smell it. He wanted to taste it, that sick f***er.
I saw on your podcast the other day, you said Larry Reels has claimed your position.
Did you see those texts?
What with you and him or what?
No, like the video, like the stuff that he was saying, like demanding of his girl that she go out and get by all kinds of different dudes, and then he wanted her to come back. I forget, he wants to smell the fucking eye and shit like that. He was saying some of the freakiest shit I ever seen in my whole life.
Look at Larry Wills. He's a cuck. He be knocking out Dean the Great every other week.
Larry Wills is not a cook.
What are you talking about? He unseated me.
I don't know.
thought I was the number one cuck. I was 2024. That's 2026. Diddy was 2025. I don't know.
Chad said battle of the cooks.
He said he wanted to smell it.
Speaking of that story, remember how I said, when we saw all the people reacting to it, how it reminded me of the reactions from Two Girls and a Cup?
They both feel coming home. Okay. Is Masty gonna fill Dobby? Yes, Masty's gonna fall inside Dobby's. Did Dobby shower or anything?
Oh no.
I was in the shower, but I didn't clean myself. He says, okay, perfect.
Oh, bro! What do you mean did Dobby shower since pie? So you want to sleep with this girl when she's got other man's That's Diddy-esque. That's Diddy-esque.
Well, I was thinking, you know what this reminds me of even better? And I think it'll fit the Lowry story perfectly. We should call it Two Guys, One Cuck, because I think that fits the story better. And Larry, I wanted to tell you, I was watching your live on Kick the other day, doing some research. And I saw you sucking on this thing really hard, putting two hands on it, swallowing it. And I don't know how to tell you, but you know what that made me think of and I don't want to think of? What was in that apple pie. So stop doing that shit, you asshole.
Yeah. This one. Honestly, a lot of people had said some weird shit about us.
Now I'm thinking, why does Larry have to go around on tour, every podcast say, John Bravo's a liar, it's all made up, it's AI, it's all this bullshit. The excuse they all use nowadays. That's a 2026 thing to do. Well, you know why? Because like I was saying earlier, this he likes it over and over and over. It's cuck-like behavior, this shit. So every time, he goes on a podcast and says, John Bravo's a liar, he knows I'm going to make a video, he gets off on that shit. And to him, it's like eating a piece of that apple pie again. Now, going back to the main topic, right? Who's a bigger cuck? Adam 22 or Larry Wheels, right? And that got me thinking. I had to deeply think about these things. And something I never thought I'd be thinking about, right? But, this is a subject now. Well, I want you to think about something. Okay, Adam 22, he gave his wife to another man. They filmed it, right? They sold it. According to him, he made more money on that video with his wife and that man, right, than he made in his entire career. So if you think about it, it was a business decision. It's not like he lent out his wife because he wants to sit there, enjoy it, and get off on it, right?
Obviously, I get a lot of negativity about it, but it also was like probably the biggest payday that her or I ever got.
And now, on the other hand, let's think about Larry Wheels. He got these girls, right? Telling him he loves them. They're his girlfriends. And he convinces them, with all his power, to get them to go sleep with other men, right? More than one at a time. Then come home, right? He wants to not only just watch the video, because he wants it for his collection. He has collections like we used to collect G.I. Joes. He collects all that cuck-like behavior, right? Well, not only that, he wants to watch it, but this sick fucker, we know, and I don't gotta repeat the story, but he wanted to taste these things from them. So thinking about that, you tell me, who's a bigger cuck? Adam, who made the business decision, right? Because I don't think he actually enjoys it. Or Larry, who not only enjoys watching that shit, but doing all those other things. So to me, that's the cuck master champion of 2026. Not Adam 22, but I'm excited to see what you guys are going to say in the comments. Guys, thanks for watching. Please hit like on my video.